I finished the 1853 schoolhouse. Went through with the 6-inch in the front there, and that's about all I could grab out of there. And let me tell you, the 6-inch really cleaned up pretty good. Some things I didn't show you is the clay that I picked up. I try to only show you the stuff that's relevant. So I put the 11 back on, and I've been working this cluster here. Now if you notice that these two pillars here, this was the original horseshoe driveway that went this way across the sidewalk. And you'll see, I don't know how well you can see on the video here, and these trucks are loud, I'm right next to the road. It kind of goes here and then swerves off to that pine tree in the middle. It might look like the end pine tree, but there's another pine tree on the other side there. So the driveway kind of like went that way and then swung around this way. So this, I would have to say, is probably a few inches of fill over the top of the original driveway, and I couldn't get really targets on there. I'm at the deepest I can get with the metal detector. I have heard the metal detector gnawing out a little bit, so it looks like after I'm done with the 11, I'm going to have to swing back with the 6 and see what I can pick out. Next to the tree here, I've been pulling up some pennies, and I end up getting a Canadian. I don't know what year. 1977. That was an easy wipe. But there's a bunch of clad going around this tree. So I'm hoping the guy that metal detected this place before, and I guess he's been here a bunch of times. I can't believe it, because the amount of stuff I found here is unbelievable. I'm going to keep moving on and see if I can find some historical stuff in this area. Just found something else. I don't know what this is. Ooh, patent date on there. It's called the Little Gem Bank, New York. Patent April 14th, 1891. Little Gem Bank. Beats me, but we'll figure it out when I get home. That's interesting. I just dug up a relic, an old hose nozzle. This one I don't quite understand though. There's no like on and off. Made in the USA. Now you can tell that's old. But that's interesting. Yeah, I swung underneath this pine tree here. I knew I'd find me a toy. That old, this old Dukes of Hazzard looking car. I don't think it's extremely old, but the toys are coming. I figure I'd find some toys at the school, but looks like they weren't allowed to bring any. I'm at another pine tree, right on the edge of it. I believe this would be a pocket watch gear. Maybe. It's kind of big actually. Maybe this came off of a very big clock. Interesting relic. I just dug this up. It's kind of close to the house. At first I thought it was a battery, but kind of punch in the middle. I'm not sure what that is. Kind of interesting. If there's one hose nozzle, sometimes there'll be two. This one makes more sense. You can shut this one off. Nice solid brass. It probably still works once it's cleaned up. I'm a happy man now. A Tootsie. That's a cool looking one there. A little dragster. See a car with a back seat. Was that the Model T or Model A? I can't remember. I'm not very good with cars, but I sure like collecting them. Oh, that's sexy. Very, very nice. I hope I find more of these here. That, I'm looking for some more of those toy soldiers. That would be cool. I'm not even close to finishing up for the day. I've done a little past the hedgerow here of pines, and up to about this mark here. I still got around the house, maybe the back, and then 6-inch. I don't think I'll be able to 6-inch it today, but I'll try my best. Ended up getting a weedy. Haven't checked the date yet on it. It was semi-shallow. And that one's in the 40s. 1940. Boy, I can't even tell. The date's almost gone off of it, but I think the last number is 8, so it's a 1948. And to pull up a key. BS Co or Basco. Could have went to anything. Well, actually, I think there's another key here. There's a ring. Oh, look at that little baby key right there. Another key right. Oops. Another key right here. I did see a little chain somewhere. I don't know where that went, but it was made out of steel and it was rotting away. Someone was mad that day. I believe I got another wheat penny. 1942. I don't know what it is. I get a lot of 40 wheat pennies. All in the general area. That's alright, I'll take it. Since I dug it up. Ended up getting another Canadian. 1947. That's an old one. I'm not familiar with their faces on the coin, but it looks like some guy. Usually it's Elizabeth, but Prince Charles maybe? King George? I don't know. Alright, I haven't looked at this thing yet. It looks like some kind of tag. Might be a dog tag. Slick on that side. Nothing here. I don't think anything here. A blank tag, I think. Yeah, I don't see nothing. That's interesting. Not sure what that would go to. Just a blank tag. Another toy. Matchbox. This one here looks like it's seen better days. Must have been a girl's matchbox. It's got the pink number 8 on there. I still haven't done this full lawn yet. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the ground. I'm getting there though. Definitely going to come back for the 6-inch. I got 3/4 sun left, so few hours left. I don't know if I'll make it. I'm getting kind of hungry. I just dug this up. I don't know if that's early or not. That's an interesting kind of a hook. Never seen one like that before, not even modern days. Next to the sidewalk here, found a interesting relic of some sort. What could have this gone to? It's really strange looking. Could be a car part, buggy, window. Definitely different. We're getting closer to the side of the house. It's been slow going, a lot of targets, but ended up picking up another wheat penny. 1920 something. $19.29. She's slick. 1929. I'm pulling up a Mercury, a 1922. Not bad. A little worn. Another wheat penny. I didn't get to go far. 1940. What is it, the last number? I can never read. 1944. It's been a bit since I found anything. I did most of the front lawn with the 11. I got this little sliver here. It goes up to the driveway that's stone. And then I'm going to hit this over here going down. And then I'll head in the back. I think I got a couple hours left. I don't know if I'll make it, but I'm going to try. And the next find is a Matchbox car, and this is more of a modern one. It's got a big massive blower on it. It's a nice Matchbox. It's been a bit since I found a coin. I came back in the front lawn to cut through so I could go to the back because I got a little bit of time left with the 11, so I'll hit the back area like I said last week, which is behind part of the schoolhouse. But cutting through the lawn, going a different position, I ended up getting a wheat penny. 1950 on the dot. Show you something that's kind of interesting that a lot of old farmhouses end up pulling out, but they decide to leave this here. This is the old buggy stoop. Back before the ditch would have been here, the buggy would have pulled up and they would have got off here. And you notice the sidewalk only goes up to about the side of the school property and stops. And it comes through this way and goes right to the house that's over here and then stops. And it's kind of like the sidewalk to nowhere. And the reason why is the mayor owned this house and he wanted a sidewalk, so he got one. Didn't go very far, but yep, he got a sidewalk. Still at the front lawn. Still haven't made it back. I got another wheat penny. A lot of Wheaties today. Ooh, this one's real dry and nasty. I'll put the camera down for this one. Alrighty, gave her a little spit job. 1914. I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera. The camera looks a little dirty. That's a nice early one. I don't know if I've gotten that one before. But 1914. That sucker's deep. There's a wheat penny sitting down there. Not as deep as a pinpointer. I think the front lawn or the side lawn here is a lot of fill. There's no reason why anything should be that deep. But this is a 1950 1955. Getting close to the borderline. It's getting pretty much to be almost dark out. You see the lights are on, and I just can't work like this anymore. So I'm at my last hole. I didn't find anything incredibly special. Oh, that was the metal detector. But I found some kind of tag. It says life, and they spelled it wrong. Oh, let's see what it says. If you found, please call. Some kind of tag next to a car dealership, so maybe threw them over here, but ripped the tag off, I don't know. So I think that's about it until next week. This has been a heck of a day. It's been a lot of fun. Today's wrap up to the video of the 1800 old farmhouse. End up getting 2 water spigots, a Tootsie toy or Tootsie car. That's a nice one. A couple Matchbox cars. This one here is a Dukes of Hazzard. I kind of thought it was, but when I seen a little sticker on the side, kind of confirmed it. End up getting $2.75 in clad. This is a vintage 1940s dime bank. I guess it was from the March of Dimes. It's made out of New York. Key tag. I'm still not sure what this is. I'm thinking maybe a part to something. Maybe a backsplash. What got me, that little square hole right there. There's no writing on it, so I can't tell. A gear probably out of an old clock. Some kind of brass copper top thing. Old pull tab. And getting 3 keys. I believe this came off of a toilet seat, an old vintage toilet seat. And back to the hook thing. That's kind of neat. I had someone look at this. They believe it's an old steel S buckle. They made a lot of these in the 1800s, and this one would have been made out of steel. Ended up getting a 47, a 75, and a 77 Canadian penny, a 1914, 28, 42, 44, 48, 50, and 53D wheat pennies, an 1896 Indian, she's a little rough, a 1920 Mercury dime. There was a lot of holes dug, let me tell you. That old farmhouse packed a bunch of stuff. But I'm not done yet. I only ran over it with the 11-inch coil, and I haven't even hit the back yet. Well, actually, a little bit of the back. I ended up getting this out, but this was next to the dealership. It's kind of hard to explain how the property runs. It's kind of like an upside-down L, where it runs behind the school and starts making its way towards Route 15. I'm going to go back next week, hit the back with the 11 that I haven't done yet. Probably take me most of the day, and see if I can put the 6 on, get a few more things out like I did the school. After that, I've got a few more permissions. I got so many permissions I don't know what to do with. If you like, please subscribe. I'll try to get out a video every single week. I've been holding back on some videos. I'm trying to save up for the winter time. So when we have New York State snow that's way steep here and we can't detect, I should be able to come out with some videos. So yes, please subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.